Hello everyone, how you doing? This is Carla Next with today's inspiration. Uh, I think I may have spoken about this before, but I think it bears saying again. When you do good, when you work, when you do what you're supposed to do, when you do what you're called to do, when you do what you're purposed to do, when you do what is in your spirit to do, the biggest motivation or the biggest drive for you should be knowing that you did a job well done and that God is pleased with your work. But so often we do things and we want to be acknowledged and recognized for what we did. We want our names to be out there. We want people to know what we did. But when you're working for God, when you're working to be a blessing, when you're working as a servant, it shouldn't matter if your name is even attached. Why do people need to know that you did it? I'm not saying that your work is not worthy. I think people should be recognized. I really do. But I think we should do the recognizing. Is my point. I'm saying as well that when you put it out there, it shouldn't be like, what's in it for me, or what am I going to get out of it, and what are they going to say, and that shouldn't be your driving force. Because if you're doing what God has led you to do, or you're doing what you know you're supposed to do, you're going to get your recognition. You're going to get your just reward. You're going to get what God has for you, because what He has for you is for you, and nobody really can pay you for doing what God has planted in you to do. There's not enough money in the world, actually, to pay you for what God has blessed you to do. Recently, I'm speaking about this because recently something happened, and I'm trying not to use names and people and places and all, because everybody tries to figure out who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. But that doesn't matter. But recently I did something, and a person who was in a higher position than me, or a person that mattered, thought someone else did it, and they commented and gave it like an attaboy about what the other person did. And the Carla in me wanted to say, wait a minute, Carla did that. I did that. But the God in me said, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as it was done. And God knows. God knows. And that's all that matters. And you know what? I was fine with that. I didn't even worry about it. But I thought I would mention it because I know some people would be messed up if their name wasn't called. So don't worry about it. God knows your name. God knows your heart. God knows what you've done. God knows your motivation. God knows your spirit. And that's all that matters. So God bless you. Have a great day. This is Carla Next with today's inspiration. Happy holidays as well.